All right, y'all. Peace and love. All right, so Dr. Umar's ex, Siobhan Stone, aka Lene Stacks, responds to a blogger, Keita Rose, bringing her up in the midst of speaking out against Umar. But before we get into Siobhan Stone, we're gonna get into Keita Rose real quick. All right, so Keita Rose addresses Siobhan Stone and pretty much any women that deal with Umar that's single mothers that have children. She feels like that a reason why these women want to deal with Umar so they can have a guidance for their child. Um, Lene responded to that, saying that her child father is in her life. But let's go ahead and get into this real quick.
A good person. But 9 times out of 10, these people aren't. They're going to say what they need to say. They're going to do what they need to do. They're going to finesse how they need to finesse. And that's just what it's going to be. Point blank, period. And if you are dumb, you will eat it up every time. He's a comedian. He's sitting up there talking about, I want to get married to Suki Hana. This is who you want to lead your children. He's calling a woman a throat goat, right? Her name is Siobhan Stone. And apparently they've been messing around for 2 years. But, Tasha K asked Siobhan, well, how did you even meet him? And Siobhan goes, well, my boy, my son, he's autistic, and I just really wanted some help with him, right? Because this is a man that's platformed as a leader for Black boys. Pay attention. If you're a single mother and you want a man to lead your child, right? And you don't have a man in your household, you will reach out to somebody that you believe could really help him and guide him and shape him into what? Shape him into what? We have got to stop that. Well, he's a man. Go down the list of every prisoner that you know that's a man. You want him to shape your son? Let's talk about serial killers, prisoners, rapists. Just because somebody is a man doesn't mean they're equipped to lead your life. And that's what I keep, every time I say this, women get so upset. You're a good person. But
All right, so Lene said, but if this was accurate, she would have been right on the money. All right, let's get into Lene Stack's response. Let me go ahead and share this real quick. Make sure I hit that like button, tuning in. All right, so let's go ahead and get into Lene Stack's uh, response.
What's good, y'all? So let me go speak to Keita Rose, and she did a fabulous job. I mean, she really ate down with that. And normally I haven't been saying anything about these interviews that are not even interviews, they're just podcast shows where they speak on the situation and they say some of everything and it be wrong. I don't try to clean it up. Maybe in the comment section, but other than that, I publicly no. But with this one, I feel like I have a right to, and I think I am wrong if I don't. My son's father has always been in his life, like always. They're twins. He was there at the birth. He does sports. I mean, he's active, very active. Um, they have a very tight relationship. He's his dad, but and I'm saying this because it's not fair to have that going, and I know he don't care, he ain't tripping off the internet, but I wanted to say that publicly because I feel like this is my shit that spilled over in his lane. He is a great dad. The problem is that a lot of people are assuming that Umar's, and I don't even consider myself one of his victims. He has some people that have been through some pretty horrendous shit with him. Y'all will probably not hear about it because you bullied people quiet, some of you. And those are the things that you should have been listening to. So when you see me passionate and I'm saying defund the school, don't put this man in there with kids, you have no idea the shit that some of us do know. And we are trying to tell you something, but we can't get, the community to wake the fuck up. So, another thing that I wanted to say, I didn't go up there. I caught the comment at the end of Tasha K's. I vetted him out. Like we talked for 3 to 4 months. So if you ain't picked up nothing, and I'm gonna pick it up, I'm very inside. He was lying. He just basically lied. He lied to kick it. And once I saw that he wasn't the same person, I didn't stop messing with him because he was just a link up. It was a link up and we had conversations. But as far as trying to shape or splits, because
Have to be honest, Lene Stacks, aka Siobhan Stone. It was more than a link up because he introduced you to his mama. He was taking care of his mama. So I gotta speak the real when it comes to this. You know what I mean? I has to disagree with you with that. You was doing a little bit more than just linking up. You was helping him take care of his mother and everything, helping him get, some affairs in order and all that. So we can only, I'm only just keeping it 1,000. All right, let's get back to it.
I wanted to deal with somebody that I was trying to marry. That's not what I was trying to do. And I think the black community is having a problem with understanding that some women don't want a man to be married to. And let people live their lives the way that they want to live their lives. That's not a win for everyone. Maybe if I was younger in my past, maybe, but that's not something. And Umar knew that. He knew I didn't want to be married. Had nothing to do with him, nothing to do with any kind of trauma or anything. I wanted to focus. I didn't want to sacrifice the way that I took care of a husband with my things that I'm interested in, and that is the path that I'm on now. Um, and that's that. And people need to be okay with that. It's a lot of judgment going on the internet. The Tasha K comments is like a, a bunch of manufactured outrage and bullshit pearl clutching. Like, I'm a grown ass woman. Where was her son? She left her son. My son is a teen, and he wasn't even at home. He was out on a vacation with his father. He was always with his dad when I left. I know how to schedule my visits when my son is covered. Um, it's just a lot of extra shit. But when I'm literally telling you this man is leaving his mother in a fucked up position. I'm telling you, this man is doing some horrific shit to women. And I'm telling you, he's trying to tank black businesses. I'm telling you, he's doing some shit to black men. It's like, yeah, 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 we don't care about that. We want to talk about the bullshit, the superficial shit. That's what we want to judge you on. And I just feel like that's just I rebuke it. I reject all that bullshit, every last one, all of it. um, I've never had anything like this happen before. I've been playing it pretty safe. And I'm older. So if it happened, it was gonna, it happens to everybody. But yeah, I'm not buying into all that crazy weird shit. The other thing is me trying to clean up what I thought was a bad situation was to make sure that other women knew. And people were trying their hardest to shut me down. And the crazy thing is, there was a woman that came out in a city, same city that I'm in, and they bullied her quiet. Or she just threw her hands up, I'm not sure. But
Talked about that. I mean, I talked about that too on the channel, so you could check that out on the video uploads. The other Kansas City woman speaking out on Umar, so y'all can check that out. All right, let's continue.
her story should be listened to. You should have listened. And then they tried to paint her as an escort. She's not no escort. There's a way when an abusive man will do things to kind of smooth over the abuse, but we're not ready to have those conversations. We're not ready to make those spaces for women, and it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that some women could have skipped over the interview, but they needed to stop and put their comment, because hurt people, I guess. I don't know. But
Hey, Umar do got a problem with with women. I mean, the way he talks and all that. Like, you supposed to be a school psychologist. You trying to open up an independent school. gotta kind of dial that back, brother. All that chocolate butter pecan almond sisters and the butter pecan ice cream, vanilla. Well, not vanilla, because he that's for the he'd say the snow bunny's vanilla. But all that, he be talking about in them videos, like bro, you gotta slow down, like, because a lot of these women that want to put their children in this school are single black women. You know what I'm saying? So every woman that comes up to the school, you gonna hit on them. You tell them this the lunchroom right here, sisters. This is the lunchroom right here. If you want to bring Efi Tunde some lunch. This is the like, bro. You gotta dial back. Like, yo, you gotta chill out with that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's continue.
You know, I can't. I never spoke to anything because I don't care. I'm trying to make up something profound. I don't give a shit. These people don't know me. And then the terrible thing about it is you have all of these politics going on YouTube where people are trying to minimize you so they can expand others. We're trying to get this person out of play, not play this stupid shit game.
You can't pay attention to them people in the comment section. I mean, people gonna say, everybody gonna have an opinion. I mean, you really can't fight everybody's comment. You know what I'm saying? So the best thing to do is to stay out them comments, because people gonna go at you in them comments. You know what I'm saying?
It's just it's dingy and it's dumb and those games are a reason why he keeps floating back to the fucking top. Like it doesn't matter. I don't know. It's so much I want to say. It's like let's get him out. I'm not trying to spin this off. I'm not trying to take anybody's following. I didn't care about people coming to support. I was just trying to make this page to have the receipts. I'm not going to stop talking when I feel the need to talk. I'm gonna talk um, because that's how I get down. But and if you don't like it, don't listen. That's all.
I
Keep
agree.
him pushing. But for those that are come and they look and they want to know, like if I would have known this girl from my city had the same, there would have been no event. There wouldn't have been no event. It would have been one less person that he would have had access to. There wouldn't have been an event in my city. I wouldn't have fucked with him. And everybody knows me, know that. I don't play them games. So hushing people up and just tell them stop talking and stuff, that's what creates more victims. And his mother is still in a bad situation. And then he came out and started begging in his mother's name. But y'all wanted people to hush up or y'all didn't pay attention to that shit. Everything that was going on offline, there's so much information. We can't put that out because this is not a safe space. The community has made shit just real awkward. And it's a lot of stuff that the community is moving blind with. And by community, I mean conscious community. I've heard a lot of little slick ass comments and everything. That stuff don't make me no difference. Off of this story, dealing with him, I don't care about what anybody says. I just think people need to pay attention to what is important. That's all.
Yeah, like this
I'm
damn school.
very happy that Keita got right to the business. Corey Holcomb got right to the business. And hopefully, because they have a microphone, it will drown out his voice. Um, and that's all, I think. I'm going to record my story and put it out here straight through, and I will talk fast so y'all can hear it and you'll know what it is. So you'll have a reference point. Um, all right.
All right, so this is the video here. I wanted to show y'all. This is it right here. So y'all can go on the channel. Dr. Umar again. Another woman spills it all. This is the woman that Leonard, uh, Honor did the interview with. I think this is like 3 years ago. So this is the video right here. So y'all make sure y'all go check that out. It's Dr. Umar again. Another woman spills it all. It's on the Night and Day Talk Media channel. Shit, and on that note, man, about to get up out of here. Oh, make sure y'all hit up 90dayherbals.com to get the hottest, the best herbal products on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Everything for pain, everything for detox, everything for hair and skin. We got the sea moss on here. Yeah, make sure y'all check us out. We got the CBD on here as well. I mean, in the form of cigarettes, pre rolls, and vapes. We also have loose flowers that you can roll up, smoke, or make tea out of, or edibles. So make sure y'all check us out, 90dayherbals.com. Take advantage of the 40% off. And on that note, I'm up out of here. Peace.